Hey y'all, happy Friday. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Now, of course, Charlene, yes, Life with Royalty, aka Char to the Lean, did post another video, and she said some things in this video that were ridiculous. I mean, what else is new? But first, I want to talk about this.
That's all I'm going to say, y'all. I'm not very happy at all. I'm not very happy of the things that Corday is relaying to me. I'm just not happy. I mean, if y'all going to use Royalty's house as a punishment, just leave my kids here. I mean, you shouldn't just threaten my kids with my house. If you think that my house is a punishment, then just leave them here.
So she says that this 3-year-old child is coming to her and telling her all this negative stuff about CJ and his home and what goes on over there. And it just reminded me, like, CJ is using Charlene's house as a punishment. And this reminded me of this.
When I told you, if you keep being bad, I'm gonna take you back home, do you wish you didn't call your mom?
Yeah.
Because you didn't really need to, did you? I mean, would you rather get a whooping? No. Exactly. You rather me tell you that if you keep being bad, I'm gonna take you home or whoop you, and you rather me tell you that. And that is what I think it's appropriate to tell her that. And no, I can't tell the other kids, if you keep being bad, Nation, I'm gonna kick you out. Because that's not even what I tell my kid. I don't tell her I'm gonna kick her out. I tell her I'm gonna take her back home to her mom because that's like a punishment to her, right? I mean,
See, it was happening with Kamari the same way. He was telling Kamari the same thing. Now, I don't think it's right. But Charlene knew this and still decided to have children with the man. You knew that he was treating his daughter like this. You made a whole video talking negatively about her. He didn't say anything about that video. And you still decided to have kids with him. He used Nike's house as a punishment. Just like he is using your house as a punishment with the twins. Why are you mad? You were fine when he was doing this to Kamari. You were fine when he wasn't treating her the best. You were fine when he wasn't seeing her like he should, supporting her like he should. You were fine with that, Charlene. But now you're mad because it's your children. Are your children more important than Kamari? No, they're not.
she told me, Rosie told me no, but I still hate it anyway. I told her, I'm gonna send you home if you keep being bad. That's my way of whooping Kamari. Those are the words that make her cry. If I say that, she automatically like, oh, heck, don't send me back home, please. I was really mad and she was yelling at me basically through text message. And you know how you know when someone's yelling at you through text message. And she was basically saying, long story short, my kid is coming home because she's uncomfortable there because you told her she gotta come home if she do something bad. Royalty was eavesdropping. She heard the conversation. Anyway, so just take me to court and we'll settle this because my baby mama was saying we can handle this professionally. So I was just agreeing with it. Let's do it professionally then. I say, take me to court, and Royalty jumps in. I'm not making this up. None of this is made up. All right, I don't lie. She jumps in and she's clapping. She goes, no, you come out here and get your kid and get this butt whooping. I'm like, what? I go silent. I ain't saying a word. I'm just like, oh, man. So this what Kamari did. Because actually, Kamari got the phone at this point. Kamari turns the phone around so that the front of the camera is on Royalty and that Royalty can see the camera and the person, So they going back and forth. Royalty's telling me you a fake Puerto Rican.
But CJ, what does this lead to? Why are we at this point because of things that were said about what?
Our twins. I left that part out. All right. What happened was...
Everything slides with that.
Yeah, because Royalty got a big point. And even on the phone after they got through yelling at each other, Nike tried to apologize. And she even, that's my baby mama, by the way, she even said, I apologize for everything I said. Now you need more money.
Well, so Kamari's here, but you still have child support.
Royalty has a point. Kamari was already here. She has been here. And I'm still giving her child support, even though Kamari's here. And the message be like, what? After those week 8 twins, what the? And then, of course, Royalty's gonna be like, wait, what you talking about? So that's how this all started. It started from our weak ass twins. And that's just wrong. You shouldn't be talking about nobody's unborn kids. I'm not just talking about you, I'm talking about anybody. People, don't talk about kids. Kids are innocent. They have nothing to do with anything.
But at the same time, when you're co-parenting with kids that you have, other people's kids shouldn't concern you.
That's true.
My kids, what my kids do, what their grades are, how they eat, how they move, should not concern you. But every time I see a text message or hear something about you and Kamari, my kids always end up in the conversation. Well, you're doing something for Royalty's kids or her kids, or it's not even like that. Kamari gets treated just how my kids get treated, and they get treated just how Kamari gets treated. So your kids should never feel uncomfortable. I treat her as if she's my own kid. I do everything I do for my kids, I do for Kamari too. Just certain misunderstandings. If I say no, then it means no. It doesn't need to go around and do whatever you want. I mean, there's tons and tons of Lunchables in there.
We have Lunchables, snacks, chips, apples, bananas, oranges. So when Kamari heard the words, no, you can't have that lasagna, she should have listened. She should not have went behind Royalty's back. And for those of you saying it's petty, it's lasagna, you're right. It is petty. But it's the principle of someone you're supposed to respect. She calls Royalty mom. If your mom tell you no, are you gonna go behind the back and do it? If you do, ain't she gonna punish you? I'll start it over some freaking
lasagna.
Twins and
no,
lasagna.
Over lasagna.
Well, it was the twins first because that was the first thing that happened. Then it was the lasagna. But I don't know, man. It shouldn't be like this. That's what I told her. I said, two humans that have a kid together should be able to communicate better than this. The clown, I'm not. I mean, I really make moves, I elevate, and I try to be as
you're
positive
an
as
amazing
possible.
father.
Thank you. I definitely try to be a great father.
Now, I played those clips for y'all because it's interesting to me that Charlene wanted Kamari to listen to her. When she says no, it means no. Stuff like that when Charlene is not her mother. Why does she need to listen to her, right? I mean, that's y'all's argument for Cordea. Why did Lexi need to put her in timeout? CJ should have did it. Well, exactly. Everything should be directed back to CJ. But no. In this instance, Charlene is upset that Kamari didn't listen to her. Now, Nike told us in this lasagna situation that Kamari had to do push-ups because she ate the lasagna that wasn't for her. And yes, Nike did say week A twins in a text message, but as you can see in the clip, she also apologized. So yes, it was wrong for Nike to say that, but she did apologize for saying that, and she realized she was wrong. One thing that Charlene will never do. Now, everybody's upset that Daya was put in timeout by Lexi, but why is it okay for Charlene to do something similar to Kamari?
Gotta go over everything. What's wrong with y'all? Hold on. Y'all just got in trouble for running around.
So as you can see, the kids were running around, yelling, I guess, and Charlene told all of them, including Kamari, to go sit down. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a timeout to me. So why is it okay for Charlene to put Kamari in timeout, but Lexi can't do it? And guess what? Even after the timeout, guess what happened? They went to go play bowling, and Charlene says this.
Kamari got her little bowling shoes on, girl.
So even though she put Kamari and the rest of the kids in timeout, she was still looking at Kamari and talking to her in a nice tone. So there's nothing wrong with timeout, people. It's really not an issue. She's not hurt. She's okay. So Cordea being put in timeout should not be an issue. She's fine. Even after that situation, she was over there hugging Lexi, getting comforted by her, and there was no issue, just like the scene with Kamari. Kamari was put in timeout, she had to sit down because she was running or whatever. And look, now they're playing bowling and they're fine. Now, if the argument is that Lexi is not Cordea's mother, then you have to say that same argument with Kamari and Charlene. Charlene will never be her mother. It don't matter how many times Kamari may call Charlene mom, that's not her mom. So you have to say both. It shouldn't matter if Charlene was with CJ for 100 years. If your logic is to say that that's not Cordea's mother, she shouldn't put her in timeout, then have that same energy for Charlene when she's around other people's kids. But in my opinion, in both situations, the father was there and he allowed it to happen. Isn't the father equal to the mother? Isn't the father allowed to do what he wants with his kids just the same as the mother is?
Ready to get on the road?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I said, Royalty Nation, we ready to go. We going in Grandma's car. You guys ready to go? Say hi, Royalty Nation. But Royalty Nation, like I said, we are about to hit the road. Safe travels to us. We will be on a little slight long journey, but it's for the best, guys, and I'm super excited. The kids are super excited. Like I said, you guys just have to stick around, subscribe, hit that notifications bell to see where we are headed. And yes, I said the next state. So until next time, Royalty Nation.
Now, I also wanted to point out how Charlene said in her video that she is moving to the next state. My question is, did the court say you could move? Like, how is this going to happen? Is that why they went to court recently, so she could tell them she was moving? And my thing is, if the police station is too far away to do the drop-offs, how far away from where CJ lives? I just hope that the twins will be in car seats this time, because it is illegal to have them not in car seats. Y'all forgot to let me know what you think about this situation. Why was it okay for Charlene to do whatever she was doing when it came to Kamari? Why can't Charlene ever admit that she may be wrong in a situation and apologize? Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.